Math Grade 9 Segment 2 Unit 2 Statistics begins. Words to learn, hypothesis, statements about characteristics of one or more population deemed true by testing. Correlation, means degree of relationship of two variables. Continued, examples, determine the hypothesis, primary and secondary data in situations where one needs to assure while planning. See Julie's example on the slide. Next, exercises, write hypothesis. 1. Amount of water and height of tree, increase water to increase tree height. 2. Enhancing TV hours is reducing science score. Next slide. Hints, use cluster and stratified sampling methods to select a sample for the solution. Focus on the slide for cluster sampling and stratified sampling. Next slide, exercise 3, find computer favorite games for kids 7 to 10 years. Apply it for cluster sampling and stratified sampling. See slide contents. Next, exercises 4, appropriate types of graphs. Characteristics, changes in data over time is broken line, frequencies is bar diagrams, percentages is circle graphs. Next slide, continued from previous slide, gasoline price broken line graph. Next slide, exercises describe correlation of graphs. 5. No correlation. 6. Strong negative correlation. 7. Weak negative correlation. 8. Weak positive correlation. Continued, exercises, describe correlation of graphs. 9. No correlation. 10. Strong negative correlation. Next slide, exercise 11, the data plots show scatter diagram. See image, positive correlation, X independent variable is age and Y dependent variable is height. Continued slide, exercise 12, continue from previous slide, strong positive correlation as children get older. Next slide, exercises 13, A. Strong positive trend. C. Line of fit. B. More study test score is higher. C. About 11 hours study to get 100 marks by extrapolation. Next slide, exercise 14, A. Make a scatter plot, line of best fit, deep cited in slide image. B. Strong positive correlation. C. Mosquito decrease at concentration is about 25%. Next slide, exercises 15. Diagram 1, relates to at rest. Diagram 2, relates to moving constant. Diagram 3, relates to accelerating. Next slide, exercise 16, Michael's walk depicted, X, steady, Y, stayed and Z, higher speed. Next slide, exercise 17, Smith's walks depicted, X, steady speed, Y, increased speed. Next slide, exercise 18, Im and Tiffany racing at a constant speed, depicted Tim's speed was higher, same distance, shorter time than Tiffany. Next slide, exercise 19, bus motion depicted in image, part X, accelerates and part Y steady motion. Next slide, exercise 20, see sketch of time graph, find how long the race, who won, 3 runners, distance 100 meters, and Wine won the race. Continued slide, exercise 21, write description, Wayne accelerated and ran 12s to Compel, Sam ran steady for 14s, Ted was steady for the first 12s then accelerated to complete in 12s. Next, exercise 22, draw time graph of paragraphs, suggested answer is depicted in the image. End of slides.